Now you're live on air. Go ahead.
Yes. Vishnu, so as I was telling you, we're trying to make our way to one of the areas which has been hit in Iran. This is in fact the area where one of the buildings was impacted. You will see a lot of emergency services vehicles while I am moving at this moment, going closer to the building where the attack took place. Now, what we have been told is that 11 people so far have been injured in these attacks, and we are also been told that since the morning when the airstrikes took place in Iran by the United States of America, it has been in fact declared that people in Tel Aviv, no government offices, school, colleges of any nature are functioning at this moment. Okay, I think you can now see a lot of these emergency services vehicles. So we are trying to in fact make our way nearer to the place where this incident did take place. And this is in central Tel Aviv, and we are moving in fact there some fire services vehicle as well that you would see on your screens at this moment. Remember, all that happened did happen just about half an hour, about an hour and a half ago. So still there are these emergency crews and services which are on the job as we speak. But this is the situation in Tel Aviv where we are reporting from at this moment. You will see other people, those who have been asked to, in fact, I can still see a lot of movement here, which is followed by massive amount of the security services which are operating in this place. There is some damage which has been sustained by this. That is why you would see some earth-moving vehicles also on your screens. What I'll do, Ricky is with me, so I'll just try and ask her what area exactly are we in. Ricky, what is this area that we are in at this moment?
Ramat Aviv. It's in northern Tel Aviv, the area of the university.
So this is the area near the university where
Yes.
this impact has in fact taken place. And what I will do, I will just show you behind me that the area where this. Okay, so we'll just. I can show you around here. In fact, at the time of impact when this would have happened, you can see some damage which has been sustained to these places. There is glass shattered all around. It's a civilian area near the university where the impact took place. There is glass shattered all around. This lady is also. Were you here when the attack took place? Are you injured?
A little bit, yes.
What happened? Got cut by the glass?
Yeah, I cut by the glass. I was cut by the glass.
Flying shards, right? I mean, when
Yeah.
it broke. So, this lady was here when this attack, in fact, took place. And what I will show you, those shards of glass that you can see all around at this moment. So this is one of the areas where the impact has taken place. There are shops around in this area, and we are near the university. And on the other side, you would also see, the work going on as far as the security agencies and heavy earth-moving vehicles also there. That's the building where I can also see broken glass all across where we are reporting from, which is now being completely shut off. Okay, what I will do, I will just ask Ricky to just show you on the floors, the higher floors of that building behind me, that you would see some damage as far as the building is concerned. some broken windows in that building as we speak. So this is the civilian area where this impact of the attack happened just a short while back. Massive security also. I can see, some people, in fact, moving with their baggage possibly to some safer places. But at this moment, this is the situation here in northern Tel Aviv, and where we are reporting from that the civilian areas have been damaged. Now, as soon as the attack happened, and this is how quickly the emergency services have reacted to this. I can see a bank. This is a bank building, and where you see the flag of Israel, the entire glass, it has been shattered there. It's completely broken because of the impact. And right now, the cleaning crew is here. They are trying to clean this entire area up. We are bringing to you this news report right from northern Tel Aviv, and this is the capital city where the impact has in fact taken place. Behind me, you can also see the entire cleanup which is going on as we speak. This is a bank which has been impacted in this, and all around as well. There are security agencies, people, those who are in fact trying to assess the whole situation. I've seen a lot of people from this very building moving out. I'll show you again the building which has sustained some damage. You will see various floors from top to bottom where this kind of damage has taken place. There are, completely broken windows on this building. So I'm yet to assess, we are yet to know whether there is some sort of injuries that have taken place in this area. But what we know at this moment is that about an hour and a half, this is where exactly the impact, in fact, took place of that hit, the barrage of the rockets and the missiles that came in from Iran. Vishnu, go ahead.
We'll keep coming back to you in a little while from now. We're also joined by Michael Feller. Thanks, Michael, very much for being with us. In terms of how this potentially escalates, and we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I think it is a question worth asking. If there is further escalation, how do you see it potentially going? And the reason I'm asking this is because we've already seen escalation. We've seen the US hit Iran, Iran hit Israel, 2 rounds of attacks, Israel strike back. So where is this headed?
So it's a very good question. A direct Iran to US attack isn't the only vector. It could also be through the Houthis in Yemen. Their ceasefire with the United States is over, they say, or it could be through militias, Iran-backed militias in Iraq. And one of those militia leaders has already been killed on the Iran-Iraq border. Whether that was due to Israel or the United States, we may not know for some time, but it certainly gives an excuse to, I suppose, mobilize those Iran-supported elements. And remember, there are a lot of US troops still in Baghdad. There's in addition to the presence in the Gulf, I wouldn't be surprised if Baghdad was the scene of perhaps the next round of retaliation.
Mr. Feller, I want to ask you this. There's an update and an official reaction that has come in from KSA, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, saying that they're following with great concern the developments in the sisterly Islamic Republic of Iran, represented by the targeting of Iranian nuclear facilities by US. I want to understand, how do you see the entire region now being impacted in the wake of several of these Gulf countries hosting large American troop presence, but at the same time their show of support and brotherhood to Iran? How do you see the entire region being impacted from here on?
Yeah, so they'll be furiously back-channeling Iran to avoid attacking any US facilities which may impact Gulf facilities, let alone civilians. Saudi Arabia is in a real bind because it's also hosting a large number of Hajis at the moment. It's also hosting F-16s. New US F-16s have arrived to Saudi bases in the last 24 hours.
All right,
so
Mr. Feller, let me interrupt you right there. Let me go back to Ankit, who's with us from Tel Aviv. Ankit, you were showing us the latest that is happening there right now on ground. Over to you.
Well, this is a mall, like I was telling you, in this near the university in Tel Aviv, and a lot of shops in this mall have taken a hit. I will also show you just a reminder, in fact, how things began. Remember when on 7th October, these are some of the pictures of the people, those who were taken hostage in 7 October attack that took place from Hamas. And on the other side, you will see the current impact of this crisis, which is the war which is going on between Israel and Iran. This was just about, like I said, a couple of hours back when the impact took place. You will see all these shops, completely. The glasses have been shattered, window panes out. It seems to be a restaurant where you see this impact of the strike. This is a civilian area. This is the area wherever I'm walking, I can see shards of glass all across. And even inside here, I will just try and give you a sense while we walk. In fact, a lot of these shops which have been damaged in this area, in this mall. In fact, some of the section of this has already been blocked. And as you see here, also on this side, there is damage here in the civilian areas of this. This is a shopping center. Thankfully, in fact, since morning it was shut. So I'm not sure whether, there are some reports of what kind of injuries that people have had at this place. We'll try and speak to a few, people, those who were present at that moment, or at least who came after this, because after the sirens went out, people do run out from these buildings. That another installation, in fact, one other shop, which is here, which has also been broken by the impact of this attack here in Tel Aviv. And all across at this moment, a few people I saw from those buildings which were around from India.
My house was ruined.
Your house is your house?
It was hit.
How far is it?
Here, right here. Like 200 meters forward.
That white building?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Which floor is your house?
First floor.
Yeah. So what is the damage? What happened there?
I haven't been there because I was in my mom's house, but I think it's gone. Like no house.
So where are you staying now?
At my mom's house.
At your mom's house?
Yeah, I do.
So what do you have to say about what has happened now? Do you think after America has, bombed places in Iran, do you think the war will stop, or do you still fear
I think
that
there will be more rockets, and it will be harder to for us. The Iranians will attack us harder.
Negotiations, though. I think there's going to be negotiations now.
Yeah.
I don't think Iran wants to fight the USA. Yeah, that's it. I think.
Is there fear with you guys? I mean, your house has been damaged.
I don't feel so
We're
much.
kind of used to it. We're used to it.
We're okay.
All right, thank you for speaking to me. All the best.
Where are you from?
From India, Delhi, New Delhi. So like you were hearing, these two young boys, in fact, one of them whose house, I showed you the building earlier, that white building on the first floor of that building, he said his house has been damaged. Thankfully, at the time of impact, they were not here. He was at his mother's place, a little distance from where I'm reporting at this moment. But it's, as I said, it's chaotic. There are a lot of emergency services, people already on, and this is something, since the time I have come to Tel Aviv at late last night, even in this stressful situation, people are, like that boy said, they are used to it. There is some sort of training so far that people have imbibed it, and as you see, as soon as the all clear sirens signal was given, people are out. I mean, those who have their shops here which have been damaged are trying to clean that up, move on, and others are also out, in all this area. What I'll try and do, I will try and see if we can go inside and also show you the place where In fact, some more damage has taken place after the hit. This is the inside of this mall, and there is impact also here. Largely, wherever you see the glass windows, doors, they have completely been shattered. Doors have come off, and where we are standing at this moment is where people have come back to check and assess the kind of damage. You'll see that the shop owners are speaking to the authorities, giving them a sense of the kind of damage that they have sustained. This is possibly for insurance compensation from the government of Israel. But where we are standing, you will see this salon, which has also taken a hit, and this entire civilian area, the mall here, has been damaged in the retaliatory attacks that took place just a couple of hours back from that volley of missiles and rockets which came in from Iran. 27 is what we've been told, and as we speak, and as I come out of the other side as well, you will see the streets have been blocked. There are a lot of security presence. This building also has sustained some damage, though there is a lot of tree cover there. It will be difficult to show you, but I can see an entire first floor of this building. The glasses, the windows completely broken. Also, significant damage as far as this building is concerned. So this is the situation right now in northern Tel Aviv after the retaliatory strikes that took place from Iran, once the announcement was made that United States has now officially entered this conflict and has bombed the 3 nuclear sites in Iran.